we are entering into a new chapter, the necessity of a guru. What is the state of this person who has been an adhikari endowed with the 4 important qualifications, that is, having attained the Swanta, Nirmala, Swanta, Sadhana Chatushthaya Sampanna. When he is endowed with the 4 qualities that is necessary for entering into the inquiry into the reality. What would be his state? He describes here. And what is the necessity of Guru? Now the real text begins from here. Till now, who is the adhikari and all we saw? I am adhikari, janana maranadi samsara anala santaptaha deepta shira jalarashimiva upahara panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtham gurum upasritya tam anusarati tadvignartham sa gurumeva abhigachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtham ityadi shrutehe. What is the state of this sadhaka, the spiritual aspirant? He is filled with the aspiration to know the reality, to realize God, to get the eternal mukti, freedom he wants. So, when he has struggled all these years and acquired this qualification, what would be happen? He has got Nitya Vastu Viveka. The moment he says he sees with the X-ray eyes penetrating into it, is it Nitya or Anitya? He renounces what is Anitya. He wants to have Nitya. Then Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Upariti, Shraddha, Samadhana, Shad, Aishwarya he is having within himself. And Tivra, Ichha for realization, longing for God. He has got. And such a person, do you think he will be just taking rest or sleeping? He will be spending sleepless nights. His inner struggle, you cannot imagine. You cannot see the panting of his soul for God. How it is, he explains. Deepta Shira, Jala Rashimiva. Deepta Shira, somebody's head has caught fire. And how he rushes to water, seeking water, like that he rushes to a guru. Ayam adhikarihi. This adhikari, this qualified person, qualified to enter into the inquiry into the reality, to measure what God is, how God is, what is God, you want to realize. Such a person, Ayam adhikari, Janana Marana Santapta. He sees, his vision is expanded, penetrating, because Nitya Vastu Viveka he has acquired. He just sees hundreds of lives he is spending and going and coming. Every suffering that he has undergone, being in the clutches of nature, that he remembers. He brings to his mind. He sees the suffering in every person. How every person is undergoing suffering. How he is weeping within himself. Yet he is not able to leave that. He is not able to transcend that. So that he sees. Janana Maranadi. All other santapa, inflictions, constant inflictions, adi bhautika, adhyatmika, adi daivika, inflictions that constantly torture him. The mind, the state of mind, the body, taking birth, growing, loitering here in this world, ultimately old age, death, disease, All this he sees. Janama adi anala, samsara anala. This samsara, samsarati, in a never-ending fashion. It's continuing ever and ever. It's going, never-ending. It's a vicious circle from where it's very difficult to come out. It's like entering a whirlpool. It's difficult to escape from that. Like that, he has been caught in the fire. When the forest fire is there and a person is surrounded by it, what would be the torture he undergoes? It is unbearable. So like that, he feels. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, how does a sadhaka in such a state of vyakulata, how does he feel? He is near and dear. He feels they are cobras. The world as if a huge burning fire from where he wants to run away. So it will be a state like that. He is samsara anala santapta. He is constantly, he sees him being burning, being fried, scorched in the fire of samsara. Unending suffering, unending suffering. One life suffers, dies to begin again. There is no end. It is a continuing merry-go-round. See. And what he gets is a drop of ananda from the ocean of ananda after running through one life. So he has to, when Swami was describing, there is a huge building and you see, you are attracted by it and you go near the gate. Somebody just smiles at you, you enter and they will give you some sweets, some nice things and ask, come back, go around and come back. Then he is full of joy, eats and runs. He wants to come back again. There another person is standing with a whip. He gives 4 blows and asks, run, why are you standing here? Then he starts running. Then somebody offers him a glass of water. He says, thank you, you'll drink, and he'll start running further. But he doesn't allow him to stand there. He says, go, you have drunk the water, now go. And then he runs. There another person is standing with a red hot iron. He keeps it on his back. And he runs again. Like that, he runs. Now he gets the kicks. But he is remembering that first smile and the sweet. Again, he is exhausted by the time he comes back. But again sees that one more laddu he is getting. And a smile he is getting. He is again captured. He forgets to get out of the door. Back, outside. He was his own Lord. He was happy. Now immediately after getting, he says, run. This is Kala making him run. So it is now never ending. They make him run. For one drop of that one bundi laddu, how many burnings and how many torches, how many running, how many kicks, how many whips he has to bear. He is ready to bear because he gets that one laddu. And he forgets to go out. When he comes to the end, he thinks, I have to go away from this. But again there is one person smiling at him and with a laddu in the hand. He forgets the gate and enters again. So this is that anala tapta. Now repeated chakra, the cycle, the samsara. It is samsarati. Never ending, running. So this samsara anala tapta, then he that smile and laddu, he sees with red eyes. You spoiled my life. I was happy outside. He wants to go away. But there are people obstructing him not to go out. Now he has to. So many hurdles already have been put. He cannot get out. Now he has to cross and go over to the other side. He has to escape. Then he sees there is somebody just hinting. Come here, I will show the way. There is one secret way, you cannot go from this. Come. And he gives the protection. That is the Guru. First time in the unending travel of the jiva through millions and millions life, first time somebody holds an umbrella on his head, gives on protection, abhaya, is that Guru. Every life he is getting wife, children, so many friends, relatives. All are keeping him deluded. Nobody offered him a shelter to that jiva. That jiva is also accumulating karma, vasana, from where there is no escape. Guru is the first person who says, from the scorching sun, he keeps an umbrella, says, don't be afraid, my child. So, this anala santapta, he is burning. He sees how it will be deepta shira jalarashimiva. He will see, he is practically experiencing every moment the torture and bondage. And then you can see Vivekananda running to Sri Ramakrishna. He will be reading, studying for his exam. Again and again, that pull of the master will be dragging his soul. He resists. He is not an ordinary person. Ishvara Koti, a realized soul who is specially commissioned to teach mankind. Such a person, what a tremendous willpower he might be having. If he decides it must happen, it cannot escape. His thoughts can penetrate into the mountains and reach the depths of ocean. His will can achieve anything. Such a powerful will, such a powerful mind, such a powerful intellect fails when the Lord drags. His soul is being dragged by Sri Ramakrishna from there. He resists, he wants to study. He wants to finish his exam. Do some help to this suffering family. But each time he takes the book and opens, he sees visible form of Sri Ramakrishna in it. He doesn't know what to do. Again he sheds plenty tears. Where is the mukti? Where is the release? Last also, he sings the same song. When Sri Ramakrishna is sick in Kashipur, their contact will be just 4 years, 9 months. 1881, Narendra meets Ramakrishna, and 1886, 4 years, 9 months after, Master departs from this world. Within this 4 year, 9 months, Naren becomes Vivekananda, the enlightened soul, which we are seeing, what is prayojana, that state of absolute freedom and a masterhood to teach mankind. And such Naren like a mad person, throws everything one day. That song is Judai te chai Kothai jurai Kotha hote ashi Kotha beshe jai Judai te chai Kothai jurai. I want to get that peace, absolute peace. I am seeking that freedom. Where is it? Where is that peace? Judai te chai, kothai judai. I want to have that nirvana. So, on that day, repeatedly he sees his soul is being pulled, that Karshati Krishna. The heart is being pulled. Then the heart is being pulled. When God pulls the heart, none can resist. No willpower in this world. Nothing can work. He throws everything, and from Calcutta to Dakshineshwar, miles after miles, non-stop he runs. Dashes against so many things. A hay. Kasipur, yes, not Dakshineshwar. He runs. He dashes against so many things. A hay, heap of hay, he dashes. He loses one slipper. Hay is on his body. With that he runs. The master is waiting with opened arm. Oh Naren, you have come. He goes and just falls at the feet of Lord. And there, Lord embraces him. Yes, my child. This longing, anala tapta and vyakulata, you'll see in all sadhakas. Meera's life you see. Last day, she leaves husband and the kingdom and starts walking. Tulsidas, from his wife's mother, his own mother-in-law's place, he runs away. Ram, 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 runs. And till he finds the goal, he never stops. All saints' life, you'll see this adhikarihood, the total sadhakatva manifestation, you will see in every sadhaka. A day comes in everyone's life, in one life or the other. The day is bound to come when he can no more hold, no more wait. He runs to his Lord. He wants to go home back. My play is finished in this world. I have turned my back to it. I want to go back. He weeps and wails. He strives and struggles to reach that goal. This is the anala santapta state of the sadhaka. Deeptarashyo jalarashimiva upahara panihi. When a disciple approaches the Guru, Guru recognizes disciple from what is he carrying in his hand. If a disciple in those days is coming, a person is coming with samit in his hand, samit panihi. Samit is the firewood that is being offered in the sacrificial fire. Samit. So it is used as fuel also and offered as ahuti also. So if anybody comes with the samit in his hand, then it is to be understood that he is coming as a disciple. And how he carries is he is unaware that he is carrying. He has known and learned sometime that when he goes to a guru, he has to take that in his hand. So wherever something is available, maybe that it may not be the thing, he has in his mind that it is samit. It may be pen, it may be a paper, it may be a wood piece, because he is not aware of himself. He knows he has to take something. The way in which he comes to the Guru, the panting of his soul shows to the Guru, yes. And Guru at once recognizes him to be the disciple. Nature intuits that Guru, yes, my disciple is coming. So Samit Pani is a sign, an indication that he is coming to be a disciple. May not be actually Samit, may be anything else. In modern times, a student trying to join school or renew his studentship, you can see all carrying one form in their hands and going to the school. If you see the form in the hand of a boy going to the school, it is for going for admission. Like that. In those days, Samit Pani. Upahara Pani. In scriptures, it is given as Samit Pani. Here he is given Upahara, something to give to Guru. Whatever is available in his hand, easily available. He takes and he runs to such a person who is Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham Guru. Shrotriyam, he is well versed in scriptures. What is the revelations given by God and nature to the earlier seers and sages is the scriptures. They are revelations. God has revealed himself to these people. The mention of these revelations are the Vedas. Shrotriya, he is well versed in all that. What type of experience did he had? How did he explain Brahman? Everything is known to him, is Shrotriya. And he himself has practiced, transcended the nature, attained the absolute reality, known his own reality to be the Brahman, and is established in Brahman. Brahmanishta, Nistha. He is got established in Brahman. When Naren goes to Ramakrishna, he is going to Brahmanishta. Each disciple going to his Guru is that Brahmanishta, Shrotriya. This is one of the important qualities. Vivekananda writing about Guru, he says, do you remember? Akamahata, Shrotriyo, Brahmanishto, Akamahato. He is unsmitten by desires. All desires have fallen away from him. Akamahata. Or the whole world is Kamahata. They are smitten by, they are caught by desires. Some desire or other catching man. He is unsmitten by desire. Shrotriya, Brahmanishta, Brahmajna. He knows and is established in Brahman, and he is unsmitten by desires. Such a Guru, he approaches. Gurum upasritya tam anusarati. He approaches, upasritya, having approached him. Upasarana means going close to, approaching a Guru. Tam anusarati, he follows him. Follows him in absolute sense. Whatever word comes from it, what Guru expects of him, implicitly, explicitly, he doesn't express. Guru, he expects something from his disciple. The disciple raises to the standard of what Guru expects her to live like that. That fulfilling Guru's wishes, expectations, and instructions, following the instructions to absolute and total surrender, with total acceptance, with all dedication to follow is anusarana. Anukarana is just to how he walks, I will also walk. How he does, how he sits, how he talks, I will talk. Is anukarana. What he expects me to live, what he expects me to, is anusarana. He tam anusarati. He completely gives himself to his Guru. Now, this body, mind, my senses, everything what I call myself, or what all I possess, I offer at your feet once for all, never to take back. I abide by your orders. Whatever you want, you can do with this. You can throw into a ditch or send this to heaven. It is yours. You can make it realize or you can make it bound. It is yours. With total giving, he gives himself to Guru. This is the anusarana in the absolute sense. In the absolute sense. There is nothing more. There is nothing more. Absolute means there is nothing more. That is the ultimate. This is ultimate. This one off. He cannot question. In Zen Buddhism, once he goes to the Guru, whatever Guru says he has to obey. There is nothing. He has no his will anymore. No will of his. Sarva Sankalpa Sannyasi, Bhagavad Gita. He will not do any Sankalpa. Guru's Sankalpa he will follow. Even if Guru cuts him into pieces, he cannot ask, why are you cutting me? In Zen Buddhism, once he goes to the master, he can ask him, stand there. He will go stand there till he dries up and that body falls off. But he will not ask, why should I stand here? That is a surrender with which the disciple goes to the Guru, because his head has got fire. His heart is panting for God, longing for God, yearning for God. He is not able to bear. And that is the Guru, this disciple, Adhikari. Why? Because he is Adhikari. This is called Adhikari. Most of the sadhakas are still in the making themselves of an Adhikari. They are trying to make them. First acquire sadhakatva. Prayer, surrender, every moment. So, with that we can think that we have completed this sutra. We will go ahead in the next Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.